I designed a troll base that gave people almost no gold, meanwhile I was making loads of loot myself. To tell you everything from the beginning how I did it, then on Monday morning as I logged into my COC account I noticed that the new update is about to happen. I cried a lot as I was having my last minutes of quality time together with my soon to be ex-base. I even paid my respect to Builder Base 1.0 for being so entertaining all these years by painting my last ever picture onto the old canvas to describe my deeply sad feelings for losing a good friend. But then the new update arrived and I was so happy to greet my brand new base. Unfortunately though, she was definitely more expensive kind and slightly smaller in size, but at least now I was able to have two of them before I could spend any money to unlock all the new features. A grandpa who probably just woke up wanted a quick word with me.
You should probably know about this.
Know about what?
I got a bit carried away swinging my hammer.
Don't tell me you and the boys from the main village got high out of boredom again?
And found this whole new cave, just waiting for some stuff to go inside it.
Okay, things are getting a bit weird here. Anyway, after having an interesting conversation with the sleepy grandpa, it was time to spend all of my money so I can finally start building a troll base. Since there were many expensive upgrades, then I started preparing for this moment already few days ago with these offers. Obviously I was using the creator code Judo as I still owe him some gems after I challenged him to be part of my trivia show. Then I bought some more offers that further deepened my financial crisis until I was fully ready to equip my brand new builder base with the latest technology. Before we are going to spend all the gems, books and runes, please slap that like button in memory of my wallet that has lost its usage for the rest of the month. First of all, I bought the master builder's newest invention, the flying piece of wood with hanging big black balls. Because Master Builder didn't have the highest reputation among inventors, then I knew I had to test it out later to see if there are any improvements. Spoiler alert, it was bad. Real bad. Then I thought it would be incredibly great idea to spend all of my gems, books and hammers upgrading that Otto's apartment to the max level, so instead of 2 Philips vacuum machines I can have 5 of them cleaning out enemies. Next up, I unlocked that friendly looking troop who must have been patiently waiting on the shore for so long that he had developed some anger issues after he finally arrived. Then I had in my priority list to upgrade that healing hut as high level as possible so Gordon Ramsay can finally start making me that chicken noodle soup instead of the vegetable soup. Because I was about to design a troll base, then I knew the final thing I need is that new defense, so I hit him with couple of books. And now guys, it is the time to design my first ever builder base 2.0 base. To kick things off, all the obstacles have to be gone no matter how rare they are, because I like my bases nice and clean. After figuring out how the multi-stage base designs work, I quickly designed the first version of the southern teaser troll bases for both villages just to get an idea what works and what's not. The issue was though that in order to even receive a defense I needed to attack someone else, so it was time to use every single IQ I have. Immediately I found Mr. Fuong, who was the person I had the opportunity to humiliate with my incredible attacking skills. My strategy was to use that 2-in-1 cannon to hopefully destroy the wooden door so I can straight away get an access to stage 2, but the mortar had something else in plan. After watching how the mortar destroyed almost 20% of the base by spitting out those balls, I realized 2 minutes have passed like it was just few seconds, so I had to get quickly going by launching a full-scale attack. For the sake of my curiosity, I did end up going with the attack helicopter that turned out not to shoot out cannonballs but cheese balls. All my books of heroes had gone to the garbage bin as that flying cheese cannon needed 18 full hits to destroy Mr. Fuong's cannon that is not even maxed out. At that moment I felt like that dude who reviewed Popeye's cheddar biscuit butterfly shrimps, but instead of shrimps there was Master Builder's new invention. Luckily though, my army of pekkas and single targeting inferno towers with legs got me out of the sticky situation as they took care of everything. With my whole army being almost dead, I knew the best I can do is to try to get 2 stars from the second stage, and for some reason I thought it would be an absolutely excellent idea to use the flying cheese cannon once again. After failing to funnel my pekkas into the core enemy's guard post, troops were able to do it for me as one of the pekkas went to admire that Rubik's cube right next to the Otto's apartment. Then it was time to test out that really strong max charges his atomic bomb ability of master builder's invention, but it turned out his bomb only tickled the surface of the buildings in the area. Unfortunately, my first ever attack got me 4 stars only, but at least I had received a defense. This attacker approached my base by using an air attack with one single witch from the right side corner, soloing her way to death while that baby dragon was burning down my gold storage. Little did Tito know that in builder base there is no actual gold in there and all the coins will be earned according to the stars you get by attacking. Then another bloke attacked my base using a very similar attack strategy that gave him 2 stars as well. Getting to start instead of 6 starred with my first ever base was not too bad, but this is not a result I was looking for, as I was aiming for maximum 1 star. So for that reason I redesigned the base, and guess what? This happened. Dude named Laser XD had a flawless attack strategy that belongs to study books for generations to come, as he started mortaring left side of my base followed by giants and a bomber. Everything went nicely as he knew the troop deployment order of attacking, that you have to deploy giants to tank and then rest of the troops after. Since Laser knew that time is money, then he dropped his battle machine to destroy the clock tower opposite side of the map. His attack was so widely spread all around the base that every single defense of mine had someone to take care of. After the battle machine said hi to his good old friend, it was all about that cannon on wheels to die by the machine gun I just had purchased few moments ago. Then I was trying my best to figure out why did I lose cups for a perfect defense. I wouldn't personally call it perfect when I lose cups, but anyway, the second version of the base was actually far from perfect. As you can see, the attack prior to Laser was a 3 star and the attack after was a 3 stars as well. That led me to seriously sit down to make calculations what should be done better. I knew I had to redesign the base so that it would tease people to attack it in a certain way, so I opened up the base completely, and oh boy, it worked. As most of you probably already know, then despite the fact that P.E.K.K.'s damage and HP got nerfed, it is still without the doubt the single strongest troop in builder base, at least right now when I am recording this. It is so strong that people have been hitting 6 stars simply by spamming P.E.K.K.'s, and here is Memo using that very same army against my brand new teaser troll base. The attacker is spreading those big piles of heavy metal all around the bottom side that is completely open, which seems like obvious thing to do, but what he doesn't know is that the way how the troops typically funnel in this base is by walking around the builder hall, which is exactly what his troops are doing right now. If anyone is saying his deployment was wrong as he spread out his P.E.K.K.'s way too much, then here is another example where the attacker deployed all of the P.E.K.K.'s from one side, resulting him getting even worse percentage than the previous attacker. This attack went so badly that even my internet connection didn't want to watch it anymore. Another really strong strategy that even the #1 player in the world uses is a hog glider spam, which is exactly what this attacker is using. The only difference though is that he is obviously not getting that 3 stars, and in fact he didn't even get those style points by scoring 69%, which is unfortunate. If you would like me to design some actual builder hall base layouts and share them with you guys, then let me know in the comment section. Here is a secret playlist I made specially for you. Watch it at your own risk.